Vampires in Korea? Maybe that sounds a little strange. But in a country known for bright and pretty dramas, a dark, bloody secret is hiding in the shadows. This is a Kdrama with romantic but scary fangs, and once you start watching, you won't be able to stop. Thirst tells the provocative story of Song Hyun, a Catholic priest. Volunteering for a risky vaccine trial in Africa, Sung gets a deadly virus and dies. After that, he miraculously revived through a mysterious blood transfusion. However, this resurrection comes with a price. He becomes a vampire, cursed with an uncontrollable thirst for blood and torn between his moral beliefs and primal instincts. Sang meets Tae-ju, the wife of his childhood friend, and has a passionate and forbidden relationship. As Tai seeks escape from her oppressive life, their mutual desire drives them into a complicated situation. Thirst is far more than a vampire film. It explores themes of desire, guilt, sin, and salvation, revealing the complex sides of human nature. The movie Thirst is based on Émile Zola's novel Thérèse Raquin, but it adds a vampire twist and turns it into something completely new with director's unique style. Thirst stands as one of Park Chan-wook's most acclaimed works, winning a big prize at the 2009 Cannes Film Festival and earning global recognition for its bold cinematic vision. A beautiful woman puts on makeup. Ran is a 500-year-old vampire living a quiet life in Seoul, running a small cosmetic shop and living like an ordinary human. She survives only on animal blood, avoiding any contact with others. One day, Ran's peace is shaken when she meets a boy named Lee So-yeon. He has the exact same scent as Jin, Ran's lover for a long time ago. Jin was the only one who ever loved Ran, just as she was. And now, this boy Lee, he smells just like Jin. The boy's scent stirs her thirst for blood. Is it the boy who makes her heart shaking like this? Or is it the scent of the past, returning to tempt her once again? Beautiful Vampire is not a typical vampire genre, steering away from dark horror and showing emotional, character-driven storytelling. With a quiet, touching tone, it explores themes of loneliness, acceptance, and the longing to connect. Despite its short runtime, the drama presents a compelling and poetic relationship with a unique atmosphere. Blood is a unique blend of medical drama and supernatural fantasy. Centered around Park Ji-sang, a brilliant and famous surgeon who has a dark secret. He is a vampire infected with a mysterious virus. Despite his inhuman nature, Park is committed to saving lives and upholding the ethical duty of a doctor. Constantly torn between his desire for human blood and his moral values, he struggles to live as a normal human among his peers at the hospital. Park comes into direct conflict with Lee Jae-wook, the hospital director who is also infected with the same virus. Unlike Park, Lee embraces his monstrous side and aims to use the virus to create a new world order ruled. Park tries to stop him. The story unfolds into a battle of ideals, one driven by compassion and humanity, the other by ambition and control. Amid this clash, Park finds an unexpected connection with Yu Rita, a cold and brilliant pediatric surgeon who initially clashes with him. As they work together, their relationship deepens, and Yu begins to understand the burden Park carries. Their romance adds emotional weight to the narrative, especially as Park's vampire identity is revealed, putting both their careers and feelings at risk Blood explores themes of life, death, power, and identity, raising philosophical questions about what it means to be human. By combining the intense atmosphere of a medical drama with the dark story of vampire mythology. Orange Marmalade is a fantasy romance drama, set in a world where vampires and humans live together, but not peacefully. Back Marie, a quiet high school girl who is a vampire. She tries hard to stay away from attention and avoid close relationships. She moves often because people find out her secret, and she gets bullied or rejected. Her life changes when she meets Jong Jae-min, a popular and kind boy in school. He falls for her without knowing she's a vampire. As they are getting closer, her secret becomes harder to hide. When Jong finds out the truth, he feels shocked and betrayed. But he starts to question his fear and prejudice. At the same time, the story shows their past lives in a historical time, where humans and vampires had an even harder time coexisting. Orange Marmalade is about love, fear, and acceptance. It shows how difficult it is to be different in a world that doesn't understand. It also tells us that love and kindness can break down the walls between people. With soft music, beautiful scenes, and a sweet story, this drama touches the heart and gives hope. This drama is based on a popular webtoon and mixes modern-day school life with fantasy and history. It's simple but emotional, and it makes you think about how we treat people who are not like us. The drama keeps the basic setting and characters from the original webtoon, but is adapted to emphasize social messages like modern high school life and school violence. In particular, it combines romance centered on the conflict between vampires and humans with social issues, reimagining the original fantasy elements from a modern perspective. Vampire Detective is a mystery and action drama about a private detective who becomes a vampire. The main character, Yoon Sun, works with his team to solve different cases. He was a police officer, but something went wrong during a mission, and wakes up to find that he has changed. He is now a vampire. He doesn't know how or why this happened. Now, he works as a private detective with his partner Yong and their assistant Han. He tries to live like a human and hides his new powers. At the same time, he starts to solve strange and dangerous cases, many of which involve secrets, betrayal, and hidden truths. As the story goes on, Yoon Sun finds clues about his past and how he became a vampire. He learns that there are others like him, and that a dark group is behind many of the crimes. He also starts to remember his old lover, who may be connected to the truth. Each episode shows a new case, but the bigger story is about Yoon's mystery and his fight against the group that changed his life. He uses his vampire senses to help people, but he also struggles with his bloodthirst and lost memories. Vampire Detective is full of suspense, action, and emotions. It's about trust, revenge, and finding your true self. The drama mixes crime solving with vampire fantasy, creating a dark and exciting world. Even though Yoon is not fully human, he tries to protect others and stay good, which makes his journey touching and intense.